Setting a daily study routine and sticking to it is one of the most effective ways to learn English quickly. Even just 15 minutes a day can make a huge difference over time. Here's how you can structure those precious minutes each day. Minute 1 to 3, Vocabulary Building. Start with vocabulary building. Spend the first 3 minutes learning 5 new words. Make sure to say the words out loud, write them down, and use them in a sentence. Minute 4 to 6, Quick Grammar Lesson. Next, dedicate 3 minutes to a quick grammar lesson. Pick one grammar rule each day and understand it thoroughly. You can use resources like Grammarly or English Grammar in use. Minute 7 to 9, Listening Practice. Spend the next 3 minutes on listening practice. Listen to a short podcast segment, a clip from a YouTube video, or a song. Focus on understanding the context and jot down any new words or phrases. Minute 10 to 12, Speaking Practice. Now, it's time for speaking practice. For 3 minutes, talk to yourself about your day, describe something around you, or repeat the new vocabulary and sentences you've learned. Minute 13 to 15, Reading Practice. Spend the last 3 minutes reading. Choose a short article, a paragraph from a book, or even the subtitles of a video. Focus on comprehension and try to understand the meaning without translating word for word. Bonus tip, write your activities. If you have an extra minute, jot down a few sentences in English. Write about what you did today, your thoughts on a topic, or a summary of what you just read or listened to. This helps reinforce what you've learned.
The Weight of the Dark Cloud. In a small town there lived a young woman named Mary. Mary was known for her radiant smile and her infectious laughter that could brighten anyone's day. She loved painting, gardening, and spending time with her friends and family. One autumn, after a series of challenging events, losing her job, a close friend's betrayal, and her parents' sudden move to another city, Mary began to feel different. It started with a lingering sadness that she couldn't shake off. The activities she once loved no longer brought her joy. She found herself withdrawing from friends and spending more time alone. As winter set in, the sadness deepened. Mary felt as if a dark cloud had settled over her, blocking out all light. She struggled to get out of bed, to eat, to take care of herself. Even simple tasks seemed insurmountable. The laughter and joy she was known for disappeared, replaced by a constant weight on her chest and a pervasive sense of hopelessness. Her friends noticed the change and tried to reach out, but Mary pushed them away, feeling unworthy of their concern. She thought she was weak for feeling this way and feared that no one would understand. The dark cloud seemed to grow heavier each day. One cold evening, as she sat staring at the blank canvas that used to be her solace, she remembered her mother's words, "When the world feels heavy, don't carry it alone." Desperate for relief, Mary decided to confide in her older brother, James. James listened to her without judgment, his eyes full of concern and love. "Mary, you're not alone in this," he said gently. "It's okay to feel this way, and it's okay to ask for help." With James' support, Mary made an appointment with a therapist. The sessions were hard at first, bringing up painful emotions she had buried deep inside. But slowly, with her therapist's guidance, she began to understand her depression. It wasn't a sign of weakness but a condition that could be managed with the right tools and support. Mary learned to be kinder to herself, to set small, achievable goals, and to celebrate even the tiniest victories. She started taking short walks in the park, where the crisp air and the sound of birds provided a small sense of peace. She began journaling her thoughts and emotions, finding solace in the act of putting pen to paper. Her friends, once pushed away, rallied around her, offering their unwavering support. They would visit her, bring her meals, and simply sit with her, letting her know she wasn't alone. Slowly, Mary began to feel the dark cloud lift. It wasn't an overnight transformation, but a gradual process of healing and rediscovery. Spring arrived, bringing with it new beginnings. Mary found a new job that she enjoyed, and she started painting again. Her garden, once neglected, began to bloom with vibrant colors, mirroring the renewal she felt within herself. One sunny afternoon, as she stood in her garden, surrounded by the beauty she had nurtured, Mary smiled, a genuine, radiant smile. The dark cloud that had once overshadowed her life had dissipated, replaced by a newfound strength and resilience. Mary knew that there would still be challenging days ahead, but she also knew she had the support, the tools, and the inner strength to face them. She had learned that it's okay to ask for help, to lean on others, and to take things one day at a time. Let's learn some interesting words from the story. Lingering. Meaning, staying in a place longer than necessary, lasting for a long time. Example, the smell of the flowers was lingering in the air long after they had left. Shake off. Meaning, to get rid of something. Example, she couldn't shake off the feeling that someone was watching her. Insurmountable. Meaning, too great to be overcome. Example, the problems he faced seemed insurmountable, but he didn't give up. Staring. Meaning, looking at someone or something for a long time without moving your eyes. Example, he was staring at the computer screen, trying to figure out the problem. Confide. Meaning, to tell someone something private or secret. Example, she decided to confide in her best friend about her worries. Bringing up. Meaning, to mention or introduce a topic in a conversation. Example, he hesitated before bringing up the subject of his recent behavior. Crisp air. Meaning, cool and fresh air. Example, he enjoyed the crisp air during his morning walk in the park. Rallied. Meaning, to come together to support or help someone. Example, the community rallied around the family after their house burned down. Rediscovery. Meaning, finding something again or realizing something that was forgotten. Example, his trip to the countryside led to a rediscovery of his love for nature. Dissipated. Meaning, to disappear or scatter. Example, the fog dissipated as the sun rose, revealing a clear blue sky.